I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked. She then forced why she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off.
Oh.
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off. Take
I am so pleased a reliable party is actively engaged. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a
Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. Auntie brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Now this is it. What you described a direct
Of course she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars are just plain wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Better than natural cures. Lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of FASR.
Oh, hello. A visitor.
Xenobiological
And
exploitation.
who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who was that you brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? But don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
Driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. It was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
Get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh. They've taken an interest in me. Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition.
Dear me, why yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Get him off me! Get him off! Security team, shoot him! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up.
Certainly, I'll appreciate your help, dear. May the plan favor us against
break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomass. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we explore another habitat.
Investigator?
Tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my anti-Fizzo's num rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
Something else. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
That guy here.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
I don't trust her like that at all. Actually, let's not use a lightning. Because I feel like if I use that gun, right, then he could get hit because of the lightning effect, and if that happens, then he dies, and if he dies, then literally everybody out there will try and fucking kill me. Straight up. If I have to fight her.
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
You've got your alien plantain corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it. Despite the countless voices screaming.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
I feel great.
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to effect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
It's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Poorest worst, oh poorest worst, it's not the worst unless it's poorest worst, poorest worst, oh poorest worst. Grab a can today.
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion. Allowing the culprit time to falsify the overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for...
I'll stay here and play.
Between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunter. So when we need to relight our thrusters...
Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in.
Account for standard deviation.
Oh, sir, we crack open a root temp tin course first. That's right. Nothing like instant soft serving of ferro pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
Tastes so yummy. Worst, oh worst, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, 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 oh worst, worst. Grab a can today.
I mean, they must have believed that that was flawless.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Real talk.
To the bottom rung is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of anti-choice.
Jack, it medical pack out.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Dozens of different companies taking everything from beverages and sauce to weapons and ammunition.
Smoke it, shoot it, or turn it on.
Knew you had my back.
Auntie's Choice makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You let yourself slide, feeling
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything Of course. I am now able to breathe. Strange question, but yes. All based on the sloppy state it was left, I was in my... The door was creaky to open. Well, careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Liquidate us. Commander, you're bleeding.
Auntie is the best choice.
Knew you had my back.
Bringing betterment to keep us content.
What is it?
Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
May all your theories prove true.
responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the light wrong on the ACS Undisputed. And who did I sit right with? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest growth. Great human hypocrisy.
I've just been in there
I saw my
Investigator.
and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runner who's lost on the clock? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in ancestry? And this is what she said to me.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything to be.
Yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor. Might I entreat you to act? We developed a pharmaceutical primer that may deliberate endeavors beget expected results. You lose something down there?
Go get her. Choose impediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price, control that's our highest goal.
We've got a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh, cannon, surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Persuade them not a better liberates society. Sell them on an improvement. It's time to mountain piety. Choose betterment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your whole and ignore all told.
This initiative. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something's off. Like she's playing games. But I can't say I trust the proctor any better. Hopefully a bit of investigating will clear things up for us. Once we find the perpetrator, we can be sure to head off any further attacks on Auntie's choice.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
get far ahead, but never get caught. Do my corporate seal had been revived. Our time has come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time. And said,
This is how you climb.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
You're back. I see my choice in you was wealthy. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state. And with the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with... Now that you mention... I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here. You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory. I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
in the black, don't be a wrongly debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's her gee whiz Steve.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. annotated travel guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas during approved break or leave periods. Site Safety Officer Dignan Chow reports byways beset by groups of, quote, desperate, jittery, possibly chemically dazed outcasts turned to bushwhacking and barbarism, end quote. Personnel encountering parties from the aforesaid societal cast-offs are advised to shoot first, upsell products to later. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch. A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch. Sandwich you want to eat.
Hello, dear.
Returned already. I'm sure Alva will be interested in what you learned.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to call the League, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Consume at your own risk. Crab witch. It tastes almost decent. Crab witch. It's the sandwich you want to eat.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the endpoint.
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, we love Fizzo.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor's Svoboda.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down. Now Spectrum vodka comes in brown. All the colors, don't overthink it. Strip it back and drink it, drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's, we love Fizzo's, Fizzo's, Spectrum vodka.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity, Herbert Feld from the Department of Mock Civility and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement. Fellow employees...
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
claim no responsibility and insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe that?
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
Several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and tossball, mixed metaphor. Attempting to summarize, maintain current levels of foam spect outrage. Don't shoot anyone yet. That's an order. More on this topic as it develops. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slim.
Try bubblegum slims, but rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims.
The terminal unseal the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Smoke bubbles, ba-do-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that I will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-ya-da-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-ya-da-da-da-da.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings. Ooh, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims. Try slims. Today. Flavor won't stop till the very last.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products and over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease, predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. Okay, back to business. I don't know about you.
Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Like this.
I'm yearning and
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
my heart and
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well.
what?
I'd propose a strategic
Okay, let's do
partnership.
it.
You help me, I help you. What do you say?
someday perhaps I'll own too. For now
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
I'm yearning and learning for you.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Oh, she crazy. Oh, she crazy.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Till then I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning and yearning for all of you.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
The Order didn't foresee this hostile takeover, huh? Suppose we ought to head to the monastery and send this wily idiot packing.
Seen a near moon nor station. What's the story here?
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Long day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towshetty Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine, some sugar little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place, the vat manager chanced a taste. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant Borslow paste. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Man one recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for new stim that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting lift-off laxative, hooray! Bombs away! Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctors can for. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
For Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
purposes we may only guess at. The Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such
May fate and fortune converge.
narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you. Right. Moving on. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says I'm...
That popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our...
I just realized something. This whole
And
time,
now, a word from our sponsors.
the matriarch has been avoiding
is a delicious new food
talking
adjacent
about
snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum
see it
meals.
Wiley or
The
Willie or
Chum Bar
whatever
is
his
made
name
from the
is.
finest coagulated slurry of
What's up
both
with
animal
that?
and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited
And
to
it's like
breast
he won't let me
entrails,
talk
scrap
about it.
organs, salt,
So many dead places.
That's the only person that we talked about that I haven't talked to or seen.
One never relishes saying he did predict a catastrophe. The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and
I do recall the Order warning about something like that happening, albeit somewhat indirectly.
The Order was right? How? How do they know?
intended for you. Although the cost may be
You know, Ramirez being an old chick, she can run.
One day
She's supposed to be a stealth type. Right? She's quick.
someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm
All those lives gone. Unless you have authorization, I'll thank you not to distract me with chit-chat. I haven't any time for idle chatter. But I suppose...
Although the cost may be high, someday I know you'll be mine. Till then I will be you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning, not burning, for all
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery?
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths. The Department of After years of study, of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive. But the former, regrettably, I have built up a bit of a matriarch. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area. I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well. True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means. I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Sliced breadworm, now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Anti's employees, I can hardly express the extent of this tragedy, the breadth of this cruel attack. The brainwashed agents of the cold-hearted Protectorate just sent a Vox relay station crashing down upon their own town of Westport, leveling it. Local loss of civilian life is expected near total. This is one of the worst catastrophes.
In the void were you able to call the lift? No, never mind. Best not to question a solved problem. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order.
Retribution, swift and terrible. Now, on to other things.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
May you ascend swiftly through talent.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks. Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. If this De Vries is responsible, then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. they need your help too. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. I have full confidence in your skills. You are an Earth Directorate agent, after all. For myself, once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. Please hurry. I fear for the safety of my seer.
Looks like the traders are holed up in the monastery. So much for piety.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless-free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure, oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their victuals are more delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food that's low in sugar?
What?
Food that's high in
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and he must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
And now, back to it. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Oh, I am the uncomplicated are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rates are never lower. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rates are never
Nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the order, and some simpletons, claim that all things happen for a reason.
No, they'll never, ever be lonely.
Enemy moving into harm's way. From me.
Nice of Sir Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry, rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor.
Standing by to simplify.
Back and scan.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Though my deals are difficult and my interest rates are low.
Adversary vulnerability identified.
Anomalous outliers.
Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
This looks a lot like those N-ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite that fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Like to press on, Commander. Clock's ticking.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic. Oh dear. Perhaps I should have explained what an anchorite is.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are anchorites, here by choice. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards.
Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other.
Invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of systems.
Augustine? I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
Evidently, she was good at her job then. Augustine was obsessed with the rift. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions. So I would thank you to exclude... I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Good for him.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley... I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. Much appreciated.
That's you when there's no doubt. Faster won't keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. G-Wiz, that's your G-Whiskey.
Found another one. Damn it.
Looks like a fight.
Trouble ahead.
Target analyzed. And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating self.
and don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
The only cigar that says I'm in charge, it's an Uncle Winsford, velvet stout. When they see me coming, they shout. The chance of glancing me with these, they know that I'm a VIP. It's a Winsford stout, and it says with pride that I'm a one top bonafide. In every crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an Uncle Winsford velvet stout. Says you're who's who, and the smell is just as impressive too. Anything smaller is for nincompoops. These velvets ain't your grandma's shoes. They're Wentworth stouts, nothing else will do. And if you're an up-and-comer, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an Uncle Wentworth velvet stout. That's Uncle Winsworth, Belvedere stout. Uncle Winsworth, Belvedere stout.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
future most alive.
Yeah. We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughing bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too. You get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Be a rule.
Smoke out tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Cause it's your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Greetings to our Order of the Ascendant listeners. We here at Auntie's Choice have the same sensibilities as you in the Order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best, and we aren't satisfied by what nature has produced. We can do better. Let's do better together.
Now, upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
She's just the best choice. It's You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bring you betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy. Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody.
Let me handle the aggressive and have a fix on their weaknesses.
Hey, easy with the fratricide. When you miss the comfort shower, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with force right. When your team is getting cream and your winger's out of steam, recharge your toast for crewing. Time to earn my commission. No variable.
I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
This is one of our products. You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given appealing merchandise. Maybe it's working.
Keep smiling and quiet. Eliminate the target.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Auntie Cleo here to address the job over these rifts. These naysayers and eggheads would have us think these
Think we found the abbot's quarters? How selfless of him to safeguard this finery for his people's own good.
opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now,
on to other things. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I shuffled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS undisputed train. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlimited bureaucracy. Highest rung on our great new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom-runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her as I posed before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence. How do I find success? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you singing. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hoped to be.
Be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose pediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and dance your whole and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook, with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning, and upper-rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Persuades them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount piety. Choose pediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and dance your whole and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway.
Failed this order as its preeminent luminary, and without our intervention, she would make peace.
I saw time
with
for
the
one more
primitive
lesson,
minds of
so I
Ant.
shot her one last question. I said, but I work with prizes when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. And she quickly penned an invoice for her time. And smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as good advice, dear.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
What nature made accidentally, we created.
Entirely depends on your priorities.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time.
Enough of that, I suppose.
This one always makes me pretend I...
Good. Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
For a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a wow, it's a real beauty.
Well, that's one place to put a safe. Reckon it's part of Wiley's puzzle somehow.
Boar's first, oh, boar's first. It's not the worst unless it's boar's worst. Boar's worst, oh, boar's worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They all the tastiest parts. Ears to hots and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits.
Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they scrambled a whole lot of nonsense together and packaged it as genius.
Worst, oh, worst, worst. Grab a can today. Pores, bristles, poke in our gums. Proprietary whisker extraction.
Armed and ready. Raring to go. Back to the stand.
You're not as big and fine on a 10-hour shift.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Time, slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon? No, sir. We cracked open a tin of horse. That's right. Nothing.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Soft serving barrel pork paste. Boost productivity.
About to verify my trepidation.
All out. All right, enough yapping. Time to shift. Back to the
Combatant scan.
So yummy.
My aftermarket parts are prized.
Little pick-me-up for you. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Take it.
Time to earn my commission. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with Boar's Worst. Boar's Worst. It's not the worst.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purple strawberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty picks and mock apple shakes all day, every day. See, Auntie,
Way to get the ball rolling.
just a little bit more.
Okay, back to business. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impractical, it's got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. It's far better than natural cures. Oh, live now, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live now, take wings. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, live, dog, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with the Are you stuck on the ground? Impact poison got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, live, dog, fly free. No longer does
This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
be a raptor in the
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day. Prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
And now, back to it. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab that makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, a sandwich you want to eat. A scrambled sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat.
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me
Sandwich made with crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
A song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purpleberry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
So much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia.
Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from the first food that hailed to the very
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
No, you're right. Our theses have become somewhat muddled. What conclusion would you draw then? A simplistic assessment, but perhaps not incorrect. Further examination of the topic is required, but I'm satisfied with this thesis moving forward.
Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of pouring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
To the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims. Try slims. Today.
Flavor won't stop till the very last.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless-Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. Wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood, bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terrors, melancholia.
That popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed claim. And who did I see fighting? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom-runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Facer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, you 110%. Everything you'd ever hope to be.
She said, be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose pediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can-do surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are
Swearing to go.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Offensive nearby.
Fix on their weaknesses. Adversary
Them on some moral graves. Make them buy a corporate
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I work with reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the vast herd. She said,
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Fail. Kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll resist. Is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get
Combat. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Looking at my marginal commander. No such thing.
Graph's back in business.
Combatant scan.
All protected subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about Auntie's choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unswayed.
It looks like a fight.
The very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of
Little pick-me-up for ya.
At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
GALXEY, as the head of our corporation, I'm going to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Narrowing the gap.
Amanda. Standing by to stoop. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Let's get you healed! Medical pack out!
Baton scan.
Faulty impact value.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Nothing survives when it's flash 5 degrees. So grab a pack of deep fried sprat, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat sprat crisps, you're eating
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode,
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless.
Watch out for its tusks!
People, that's who.
Don't see a raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Lift-Off Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown. I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of paydirt. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a arachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Guess we better have a look. Little bugger's skidded up behind me! It's on me! It's a swarm! They're everywhere! Burn them! Burn them with plasma! Best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery swoop. And don't underestimate traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them. Stick with quick loaders. While you're swapping ammo, the spiders might already be on top of you. Nastiest case scenario. Let's just move on to the spoils, shall we? Of arachnids, the only part is its sucker. Hideous, but handy in all sorts of crafting recipes. Certainly more that intense.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. Imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
For tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Flattering. But also, I suspect, largely disingenuous. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct. Perhaps the High Scholar did recognize some deficient... No. What am I saying? Joseph can hardly solve for x in a standard equation without me guiding his hand. You almost had me believing your deceit, I'll grant you. But I fear your statement column still lacks enough supporting evidence to persuade me. No more talking.
Armed and ready.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, never do me harm.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
A good day for personal freedom.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
The only
Combatant scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Wherever this spread, attempting to destroy I will
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Fortificator at ready status.
becoming irrationally angry.
Based on their weaknesses.
Practicing some out of sight and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly. Did someone call for a medic? Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Re-engaging! Medkit! If you need a house call.
Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice.
Yeah.
It's Auntie.
get you healed. Lay low, Commander. Heading
The junction of opportunity
Balancing
and
the
runaway
equation.
junction, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia. Featuring...
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Prescription. The cold-hearted protectorate just sent the Fox relay station crashing down upon their own town of Westport, leveling it. Local loss of life is expected near total.
Rat tingling. All charged up.
But the view is clear right now from our moral high ground. If I could venture a look toward the future, expect retribution, swift and terrible. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
There's no doubt. FASR won't keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot and blow it. Go take a shot and throw it. Gee whiz, that's Sergi whiskey.
I have grown worried. I fear this bodes ill. Use the methods we just... I'm much of... However, yet we must act on...
Best get a move on to the peace talks. DeVries won't hesitate, and neither should we.
Stack in the black, don't be a unleashed debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's your G whiskey.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Oh, I am the
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
Your diplomacy is an inspiration to us all, Commander.
I require a moment. I'm saddened he felt that way. I also can't argue he's wrong. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with government. Education takes time. And that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I take your meaning. We must do better. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Oh, I know all Arcadia as the uncomplicated.
I don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% skinny.
Everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated load. To keep things simple, you can be sure that my race will never, no, they'll never, ever be low.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request...
At least it was a clean dissection. Hey, Bobby's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Void it all. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if he could help advance the plan. But I'm sure this isn't what you want.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Right. Moving on. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Every scientist yearns to visit
burning for you.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
My heart and every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every
Every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Best we start discussing strategy, Commander.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all? Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
Should Agent DeVries succeed, current trajectories suggest a massive spike in civilian deaths throughout Arcadia. Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
Yeah, not getting ourselves blown to pieces is preferable. Can't recommend the experience myself.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out, too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's choice.
Never up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-rung relatability. Business is much like tossball, a game of inches and foot goals played with an excess of necessary roughness. And like tossball, there's more than
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back fine as well. May the plan favor us against long odds.
from huck off to the closing steam whistle. And that 20-back tackle pileup on the tender in the mid-port restricted zone. Oh, I was on the edge of my luxury cysty-hide spectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hucked it out of the area with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in Tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too. Sometimes you can't score the goal without an offsides huck. Play by the rules or play to win. You can't do both. Feeling motivated? Certainly you are. Now, step up to the line of scrummage and let's bludgeon the competition. See you at center field.
Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you're at taste, you surely will as well.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy. Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned. Someone with, I'm glad, would you ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? You should have met her before Horizon Point. She was really something. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True, she's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. I will say, thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed. Found it, huh? No, something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was. Some sign that she could turn into someone who'd betray her own Sounds stupid said out loud. Well, I don't... Doesn't that upset you? Doesn't it put a fire in your belly to catch... Now that, I have some sympathy for. You know, I can't really remember what all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather... I should just keep everything but... You know what? Do whatever you want with that recording. It means nothing to me now anyway. Always up for a little back fence talk. Though can't say I know. She's still got more loyalty to Auntie's Choice than they have to her, but underneath that, future's always changing though. Who knows? Maybe Marisol will surprise us. In a good way, I mean. Not in a surprise attack. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind.
Product placement.
That damn Wiley. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipate. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach them. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
Correction. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive star between...
Sure, but we got a duty to protect everyone at the peace talks. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real...
Alright guys, that's a wrap for me.
Correction.
Alright.
Actually contains
I'm going to sleep. Like now.
Still a might tangy though. That part's 110%
Yeah, good night.
correct. Okay.
I appreciate y'all watching.
So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on
We'll
that
wrap
for long
chapter
sake.
8. 9 tomorrow. What
Now
chapter we
on to
on?
other things.
Or
Now
chapter
for
9
something
tomorrow.
a little different, tonally,
Yeah.
if not thematically.